Well, on Friday, Mexican artist Chino Pacas released his new album. And with a surprise for everyone, a feature from Drake on a song called Modo Capón with Fuerza Regida. Now, this is all regional Mexican that's blowing up. And Chino Pacas is actually signed to Drake. But he decided to show some love and he was featured on the song. So listen to Drake en Español.
Mami me ama, me quiere en su cama, fresas y coque. Sonando cubanas, me gusta portarlas, dinero es poder.
That's all he does on the song?
There's like a
very
well,
little.
You know, there's an outro too, right? That he does.
Yeah, but the outro is like another 10 seconds. They're both quick.
You know,
I'm
this.
I don't listen. I really I'm being dead serious. Like, I do not enjoy piling on Drake, and I know that every time we mention something bad about Drake, our social team gets like strict instructions to make sure it's posted right next to any Donald Trump or Diddy audio, but.
Kanye.
Or Kanye, thank you, Laura. But that wasn't what you want, and I'm just confused about why. Like, I don't know who Drake's talking to in the months post this battle, but like, Ebro, all these choices are just so weird.
I'll give you my Drake. I don't know if we talked about it on this show, but I have a theory. Because if Drake was scorching like he was in the past, this move right here, we wouldn't have blinked at. He's done like now. Regional Mexican music's been bubbling for a while. It's doing very well. Shout out to all the artists. Hell, I went to Mexico City and broadcast from Mexico City to support regional Mexican artists on Apple Music. So, música mexicana, actually.
But there is a key word in that word though, in that genre. Regional.
Well, it's music.
When you hear it, it's definitely different.
Well, it's also not really regional Mexican anymore. They don't call it that anymore because Mexican people are all over the place. So it's not really just from a region. There's some música mexicana artists that are from like Washington State, but their heritage is Mexican. You know what I'm saying? They're not from Mexico.
Yeah, but I'm just saying sound-wise, if it's not something that you listen to, even beyond the Drake part, guys, that sounded crazy to me. That clip in general was just musically. It's not typical. If it's not a genre you've dabbled in at all, it didn't sound like the normal record. Like when he jumps on an international record, it's an easy. It mixes in with everything else. You don't even need to know where it's from.
But some people would have said that about when he jumped on a bachata record.
Yeah,
we're familiar because we are in New York,
Right.
But if you're not in New York or Dominican Republic, you may not have known bachata.
Yeah, and by the way, the Mexican music, the corrido style that's popping now, he's playing everywhere. It's playing here in the city. Like you go to a club in the city,
absolutely.
It's playing. Like it's out there. So it's
it hasn't crossed to the gringos yet.
Right, but it's definitely it definitely, like Ebro said, if it was 5 years ago Drake, it would have been like, all right, it is
no brainer.
We figure it's a no brainer.
Right, and so I think he's running plays that he normally ran.
Right.
It's just not hitting the same.
Yeah, I don't know if it was time to run the exact. I like almost appreciate why you would say, no, let's just run the way we've been running. But in this case, it all kind of hits a little weird.
And I think that's part of my theory, because another play that Drake's been running is not listening to the noise of everyone else and only focusing on his fans. Like, he's always done that. And so now, just like hip-hop core has been like, yo, where's your classic hip-hop album? What are we doing, bro? And he would be like, all right, I'm going to give y'all a hip-hop album, side A, Scorpion. But here, hold this side B. And you're like, why did we need side B?
Right.
Why? But Drake is like, yo, because this is what I want to do with my career for me and my fans and my legacy. And now people are like, well,
okay then.
Okay then. How's that going for you, buddy?
Yeah. That's your Flash and Lights report, guys.